All right, welcome back. We just did a little lesson on how to input our matrices into our calculator, how to multiply two matrices times each other. Just want to show you real quick. We can also use our matrices and multiply by a scalar. Now this is probably quicker to just do in your head, but if you are feeling lazy, or let's just say you want to check your work, you can just multiply your matrix by a scalar. So if I multiply in matrix A by 3, of course, every one of my decimal answers is multiplied by 3. So 0.01 now becomes 0.03. Again, this is something you can do in your head, but you can also do it on the calculator. We showed how to do the inverse. There's a couple other things here. If I go to my matrix, and I'm going to make a new one, call it matrix C. Oops, I went to name, which is not what I wanted to do. I actually want to go and edit it. So let's go down to matrix C. I'm going to edit this, and I have a 3 by 4, and this is going to be an augmented matrix. Okay, so I'm just going to throw some values in here, kind of willy-nilly, and explain what those values are telling me. And we'll just pick 3, 4, 9, and 6. I just use 6. I can't use that. Okay, so these are very random. Basically what I have here is 2x plus 3y minus 5z equals 10. X plus 2z equals 6. And 3x plus 4y plus 9 equals 12. Okay, so this is an arbitrary problem here with 3 variables, and you can use your matrix to solve this. So we've been kind of doing the long way. I'm going to show you how to do this. So I have my matrix. Keep in mind that's matrix C. All right, next I'm going to go back to my matrix menu, and I'm going to go to the math button. If I scroll down, I go to the RREF. I'm going to click on that, and then I just made a little mistake here. Before I do that, if I had done this operation, it would have actually input my mathematical equation or input into this spot here, the 3, 4 spot. So what I need to do first is actually exit out of here. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this out. Okay, now I'm going to go back. Sorry about that, but that is a common mistake, so maybe it's not so bad that I showed you that. I'm going to go back to my matrix list, go to the math, go to the RREF, and then I'm going to go back to matrix. I'm going to name matrix C because that's what I want to look at. And when I click enter, I actually get my solutions. Notice that what this did was basically get this into row echelon form for me. So what do you think RREF stands for? It stands for reduced row echelon form. So if I'm just wanting to get the row echelon form of my matrix, I would just click on the math operation for REF. And let's go ahead and do that really quickly since we can do it really quickly. I'm going to go down to my row echelon form for matrix C. So I go back to matrix, I'm naming matrix C, and notice that here I don't have, the values basically is not in your reduced form as you have here. Okay, so what this is telling me is that x equals 6.44, y equals negative 1 1/3, 1 equals negative 0.22, etc. So this is another way to solve for 3 variables, okay? And there's other things that we can do with our matrix operations on the calculator. You can find the determinant, which will come later, which is the very next thing that we're going to be doing. So I'll go ahead and show you that as just a preview. If I want to find the determinant, it's just this first one here. It says determinant. And if I want to find it let's just go to my matrix A, my square matrix. then it's negative 0.045. Okay, what is that? We're going to get to that later. So just stay tuned in class, and pay attention in class, and we'll talk a little bit more about the determinant. And see you then.